Welcome everybody to the very first Revive Me Bro live podcast. This is your host, Master Rein, and I'm here with the one and only Silly Squirrel, ZaptioMuerto, and JohhnyBoi. What's up, dudes? What's going on, guys? We here. We live. What's up, guys? Welcome, everybody.
Hey, what's up?
Lots of excitement over there, man.
I know. Holy crap! I had to bring down your voice a little. I had to bring down your voice because
I'll bring it down a little bit on my end.
Make sure it ain't clipping.
Can't clip that. All right, cool. What's up, everybody? We're doing it live. We're live here. We're doing a first time thing here. We're all of us are doing a live chat, talking about what we do in the podcast, but doing it live. So all the little blunders and mistakes, you'll see them all. And if you guys hop in chat, go ahead and drop your questions in, and we'll definitely be answering any questions at the end of the podcast. So, Silly Squirrel, want to take us away, sir?
Of course. Well, we'll do. We can't start the podcast without a PSA, right? So, ReviveMeBroGames. We are available anywhere you get your podcast. If you listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please leave us a 5-star review. That'd be honestly the easiest way to help us reach to other bros out there that want to hear our content. You can also find us on Instagram, Twitter, and our incredibly popular TikTok at the moment, and which we will talk about it more later. And finally, you can also check us on YouTube, where we post not only our streams, but also the podcast as well. So you'll see this posted maybe in a few days on YouTube. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this since Ray suggested it. And anyway, how are y'all doing?
Doing good,
amazing,
man. JohhnyBoi, Sapito, amazing. Yeah,
I'm good, man.
Dude.
So
we doing it.
So hey, before we get started, why don't we talk about a little bit about what we've been playing besides, of course, what we've been streaming. So, Master Rein, what have you been playing besides Elden Ring? Is that it?
That's a tough one, man. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Candy Crush? No, mentira. I'm kidding. To think of mobile game, I think maybe. Just kidding, dude. I mean, when I other than Elden Ring, definitely like Apex was like the last other game I tried recently, and then Breath of the Wild. That was it, I think. And Breath of the Wild I haven't touched in like a week, dude. It's crazy. It's kind of bad.
I mean, you're basically playing the best version of Breath of the Wild in Elden Ring, which is like, I think it's a better Breath of the Wild, but that's my hot take.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hot take.
Sapito?
Elden Ring, man. Elden Ring all day, every day. But before that, I was playing the new Horizon game. Which looks amazing, but it sucks. There's too many games coming out right now that are great, and Elden Ring is way more addictive right now. So,
and I want to play Horizon so bad. I've yet to beat the first one.
Yeah.
Me neither.
So, you haven't? No, that's gonna surprise me.
Oh gosh.
I'm also an Elden Ring addict over here. It got me off my addiction to Apex, which I had been playing very regularly, pretty much every day.
Pretty much, for the most part.
It got me off Dying Light as well. And yeah, man, it's intense. Probably gonna play Kirby once it comes out. I'm excited about that one, but that one hasn't come out yet, so once it does, I'll play for a little bit, but I'll probably still be addicted to Elden Ring.
Dude, I played the demo. It's actually really fun.
The Kirby game?
I was surprised. It's not an open world game. Like the trailers made it seem like it was. It's not.
Good. Interesting.
Got the demo.
Nice. I'll download that demo. I actually rebeat the Crystal Shards the other day on what do you call it? Emulating memes. Emulating
Memes? Memes?
What?
No, memes.
What?
Memes.
I mean,
I know. It sounds like memes.
What?
Well, I've been playing. Well, I'm the only one in this group that hasn't been playing Elden Ring. I for the amount of streams that Ray's been posting, it's like I feel like I'm playing the game with him. So I'll eventually play it. But no, I'm currently playing Dark Souls on Switch, and also Dying Light here and there. But more importantly, I've been trying to beat the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm almost done with the second game. I'm almost at 100%. I want to platinum every single one of them. And yeah, I'm this close to platinum Mass Effect 2. And so
Wow.
Wow. It's literally what I've been playing like every day. I love that game. And it's my first playthrough as Femshep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What's your hair color?
Love that game. Oh, she redhead.
Hey, cheers!
I mean,
redhead.
Hopefully, my right there here,
Gotta
she's gonna
be.
kill me.
I know.
Gotta be.
Redhead all the way. It just sucks that I can't hit on Jack.
Is she a lesbian in the game, or?
No. Oh wait. Am I playing?
I mean, you get to decide.
Yeah,
do whatever.
There's certain characters that don't necessarily. They're only straight. So I think with Liara, you can be if you're a female, you can be with Liara. But like Jack and Ashley and all these other characters, no, they're heterosexual. So
you just gotta try harder, man. You just gotta try harder.
He's not playing the right cards, dog.
I know. I'm role playing as a lesbian.
Nice.
No, I'm actually hitting Garrus pretty hard. Garrus is mine.
Oh man.
I mean, are there any characters in there that aren't necessarily like a gender? You know, kind of gender neutral or something else?
Liara?
Aren't the what's it called, aliens, the one that kind of look like regular grays, aren't they technically non-binary? I feel like they are.
So the Asari, which are the blue girls, they have female bodies, or they appear female in terms of what we know as female, but they can do both. They can be male and female. So that one's kind of non-binary.
It's also interesting.
Very convenient. I like it.
I know. I know. And I love that the game definitely talks about that, how they can basically procreate with every single other alien race. Besides themselves. Because the way they reproduce is not necessarily sexually. They reproduce they connect minds, and that connects their DNA, but they're still down to get funky. So it's a very convenient race of beautiful blue women.
But that's the only way to create them, right? Like that's the only way that they're born is like from that like union, right? Like from them.
Yeah, that's how they get
different
pregnant.
species. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they get pregnant, and
very interesting. Very.
I mean, the offspring will still come out physically as an Asari. It's their personality that have more traits of the father and the mother. You know, like if the father. I
think that's pretty cool. You know, it would no mistakes happening. You know what I'm saying?
It's I think it's it's very convenient.
Really like the other person, you know, mentally.
No, and they kind of talk about that too. That the Asari, they live for so long, they can have multiple partners, but they have to connect with them on a more emotional level than like physical. Like, and here's the crazy thing, and I know we're kind of going off topic here, but one of the there's this whole thing where there's these I forget the exact name, but if an Asari kind of goes there's an Asari type that whenever they have this type of relationship with another species or even their own species, they end up killing them during the whole process. And so, yeah, and so one of the missions is you have to help this Asari matriarch, or not a matriarch, but just it's kind of like an Asari like high priestess, try to find her daughter who's killing all these people via mental connection. So it's like
they can kill people with their minds too.
Yeah,
they can create and destroy.
It's insane, dude. It's insane.
God damn.
What am I know? Life and death at the tip of their hair.
And we're only talking about one like species, and it's I don't know. That game's amazing. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, the game's amazing.
Yeah, anyway. You need to play it, Zapito.
I know.
All right, but anyway, guys. All right, let's see. What do we got in the agenda? All right, so I guess
we got a books for today. First order, I'm hitting. Create and destroy. Here, first order of live R&B. I need a mallet now.
Oh, silly! You forgot your newest addiction.
Oh!
Oh, Abraham?
Dude, in mass alone.
Wrestling. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I know what you're playing more than you.
Your wrestling game, man. That you're streaming.
Yeah. That's right.
Like some big dudes, you know what I'm saying? Likes to play them.
Dude, that game is so much fun. I'm having so much fun with that game. I didn't mention it because we were streaming it, so it's like I'm assuming that everyone knows that I'm playing it.
No one knows nothing.
But yeah, I've been playing 2K22, and oh man, it's fun. It's these games needed a revamp, and yeah, it is. It feels great. Like putting a guy through a table is just
delightful.
Feels delightful. But yeah, man. God. You know, every time I try to like do a stupid trick, somehow the PC like gets up right at the moment, and I like fall flat on my stomach. It's kind of stupid.
Oh,
I'm like, yes, and then what? I miss because the PC is just like, oh, I'm gonna get up right now, and just whack. Meanwhile, here I'm trying to, be a Jeff Hardy, if you know that reference. Oh yeah!
Heck yeah!
Anyway. Yo, Master Rein, you want to talk about our TikTok?
Yeah. So we figured out the algorithm. Basically, what you got to do is you pour a little bit of your blood on your phone, and then you smear a circle. Right when you hit post, 1 million views. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, dude. It's how it works. Exactly. All right. It's exactly how TikTok works. They want to know your data and they want your blood. All right. But yeah, man, no, it's super cool. We had a lot of people hang out from TikTok, and a lot of recent followers, which was like much love to all of you guys and all of y'all out there. Cause, yeah, it's awesome. It's so cool to finally see like the, some, little things that we've been posting, get a little bit of love here and there. It's super cool. But it totally made me especially feel like a little bit like an Elden Ring streamer, because I totally went on a Elden Ring binge for like 9 straight days. Like streaming. Like I literally went like 9 days streaming straight. I think it's the most I've ever streamed in a row. I without missing until I was
streaming
like
every day. Yeah.
It was like every day for a minute, for like a week at least. Witchcraft says he's in my lungs. Oh god. Okay. But yeah, no, it's super cool, and like you kind of have to like work it a little bit, but like it's so funny because other creators feel the same way about TikTok, and it's that you work on a video a lot, post it, little bit of traction, and you actually do something that just like you kind of hits you in the back of your head, post it, 100,000 views.
I know, it's so weird. The whole, even the kitty one, the one with the we did that like half an hour, and it got so many views.
It got so many views. Yeah,
not even half an hour. We did it like
not even half an hour.
Minutes. Yeah, that's insane. And then here I go trying to make something like so developed and edit it and spend time with it, and it's like 200 views. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. I know. Like there was like that Halo one that you did with the Good Symphony video. Like honestly, like I'm gonna like delete it from one of our first TikToks so I can repost it because it probably get more traction now. Because that's one of the ones that I'm like that was a cool video to watch. Like it was a cool video to watch. But I'm just like the way that algorithm works.
It might have been the wrong time. Yeah, it might have
been the wrong time. Yeah.
And that's something that I'm learning. Like honestly, like when it comes to media creation, a lot of the stuff that I've been creating is stuff that I just want out there. Period. Like I'm not really thinking about the numbers. I'm just thinking about what would I like. So like the crab edit, right? Like that. I know that took a while, but that was just something I did for fun, forever, for like us mostly.
Yeah.
And yes, I did I put some thought into it, and JohhnyBoi and Zaptio gave me a lot of feedback, which I greatly appreciated. But it didn't get that many views. But I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. It's just like, okay, like I can see why the YouTubers and even like Instagrammers are like, I have to keep that algorithm like going. Like even the completion.
YouTube's different from TikTok, man.
No, I'm sure, but there's similarities. What I'm trying to say, like, for example, the completionist, instead of him playing the games he wants to play, he tends to play games that are like out. So he'll do like your Elden Rings and whatever's out and complete those, and then post videos about that. And then now and then he'll do the New Game Plus, which is for the list of like games he used to beat back then. Anyway, but not to get into it, it's like funny how I've been watching this guy for many, many years, and he just posted videos that he thought were just like, okay, I'm going to play Legend of Zelda, and he just play it and post it. This time around, he has to really keep in mind what games are like fresh, so to speak, and really hitting that algorithm to keep his channel going. And that's with a guy who has like, Patreon supporters and other outlets. Yeah, like apparently he's at G4 with Adam Sessler. Anyway, that's beyond the point. It's the algorithm, man. It's the god of our times.
Pretty much the way
Here's
it
a
works.
tribute, oh Lord.
So I said, put some blood on your finger and then hit send. Make sure your fingerprint stays in blood.
we got like 600 followers in 3 weeks because of like one video.
600 followers, yeah. Let me see if I can.
100.
Yeah, no, it was, it really was, because we were like at 230 followers and we're currently at like 870. The heck?
Yeah. And then on YouTube and Twitch, we doubled our subscribers, which is not much, but it's
awesome.
Like, there's been
Shoo. Yeah.
Shoo. Yeah, well, you're going to start seeing Revive Me Bro stickers on all the cars everywhere. That's my goal, man. By 2023, I'm seeing all these cars with stickers.
We'll get there.
And should we do Zaptio and JohhnyBoi stickers besides like our logos? I'm like, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unless Zaptio doesn't want that shit, I totally understand that. Like,
well, no, the JohhnyBoi logo is Wolverine, so I wonder if we would be allowed to.
Yeah,
we might have to make
something new.
Make like a Johnny Bravo, but
Johnny Bravo style. But
yeah.
Johnny
Bravo. The Mexican Johnny Bravo, but like way more yoked. Just like. Oh shoot.
Not a bad idea.
We'll have to design it. Anybody out there want to help us out? Shoo!
Oh, that'd be sweet. Yeah. What's your rate?
Yeah.
We'll pay depending on your rate.
Yeah, what's your rate? Oh, we got some good friends out there who definitely have some good work out there. Like the dude who did our logo, excellent job. My friend who did mine, and then the person did yours. Like we got some peeps, man.
We'll give you an R&B NFT.
That's not a bad idea. Oh shit! That's not a bad idea.
Let's get on the NFT game. Y'all heard it here first. Live podcast. That's what it's about.
All right, we'll split it
NFT
in
with a
half.
value of $5 at most.
We'll split it in 5, so we each get $1.
Nice. Nice.
Oh my god! But anyway, it's been fantastic seeing how much it's been a year, and we've the growth that we've experienced has been very heartwarming. Like, really, like I wasn't expecting Twitch to get this big. I wasn't expecting our TikTok to be this big, and this is just every day that I look at it, I'm like, holy crap. Honey, we have fans.
we got memes made of us. Like, people are making memes of us. Like, what's going on? This is crazy. This is awesome. This is so much fun.
We made it.
Made it. Oh my gosh. All right. So yeah, man, TikTok, go watch it, go look at it, people. Yeah.
Hey, since we're talking still about Elden Ring, what's been something about Elden Ring that you guys have come to appreciate? I mean, I'm like Zaptio. I know you used to play. You used to try to play Bloodborne, and it was too hard. And I think JohhnyBoi hasn't played a Souls game. Am I right? Is this your first Souls game?
I played a little bit of Souls 3, because I got it for free somehow. Can't remember how. But
Nice.
yeah, it was too hard. So I kind of stopped playing it. But Elden Ring really got me into. I'm gonna go back and play the Souls games for sure.
Oh, okay. So with that in mind, though, it's like what makes Elden Ring so different that you guys are really like diving hard into playing these games?
All right, Zaptio, you want to go first on that one?
Yeah, man. The older Soul. I mean, I don't know. I guess it just never clicked with me. The older ones, like, what really frustrated me was you'd fight a boss, and then you'd have to run through that frickin' level again. And you'd probably die again. And I mean, I guess, certain people understand that and know how to like run past the enemies, but I didn't really know how to do that. But anyways, in Elden Ring, like if something's too tough, just go somewhere else and explore and level up and do other things. You have so many options. In these Souls games, it's kind of linear, right? You have to get through a certain section in order to get to the next part. So Elden Ring is way more accessible in terms of, and I mean, you have magic, you have summons as well to help you out to like not have the monster like attack you. Why are you laughing? What the hell's going on?
So they're calling you out, man. They're saying,
Somebody's here. Norman, man. So is your brother, man.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. I know, shameful. Oh man.
Yeah, dude. But anyways, man, I don't know. You've seen it, dude. You could do so much shit in that game. So much. And like so many builds, man. It's opened my eyes, man. It's opened my eyes. Like I said, we have this other friend that me and Silly used to work with, and he really liked the Souls game. And I could never understand it. I was like, dude, this is tough, man.
Yeah, he was really addicted.
But yeah, I'm kind of like with Johnny. I'll try out the older ones now that I kind of like maybe it clicked now. We'll see.
Oh, okay. So basically, Zaptio, for you, it's that it's opened up. Instead of being so linear, it's like if something's really pissing you off, you just come back to it later. And you like that. And with the caveat that if you're not liking a certain build, you can reset and do another build, right?
Yeah, you can. In the older games, you could as well, but it takes a while, right? I don't know. I never really got too far in the games. So.
Okay. JohhnyBoi?
I want to say that I feel like there's more in this game that, like, everybody's gonna have a different experience, Like everybody's gonna get through the same boss fights and all that, but everybody's gonna have a different experience. Like Ray found something I hadn't found, and
which is crazy, like if you think about it.
Yeah, because like way more higher leveled up than Ray right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. He has the map completed. I have it half completed.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've gone through more dungeons, and I'm over here like showing
Yeah.
them like different areas that they have
Mhm.
been through. But like, yeah, Ray found an area I had not found. So it was, everybody's gonna have a different
Yeah.
experience, and like there's stuff in this game that it's gonna take years for people to find. Like the crazy thing that happened today was that somebody figured out that if you hit a wall 50 times, it's a secret opening to something.
What
Get
the
out of
hell?
here.
What the hell?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
What?
yeah.
What?
So we got players going to every wall right now, hitting it 50 times.
Yeah. So basically, like, yeah. So now every wall that says like you don't know if somebody's lying or not anymore.
What?
That's
Yeah.
pretty
That-
crazy.
Okay, finish your thought, and then because that totally leads into what I was gonna say for sure. What? But go ahead, Johnny. Whenever you're finished.
No, that was it. I'm done.
Okay, cool. Okay.
That's
Well, let me go ahead and take over this, because like, that's crazy. Because like, yeah, man, like the fact that TikTok, and this is literally connects to the reason why our TikTok blew up. People saw some stuff that happened and went down on our TikTok, and they're like, whoa, what the heck? That's where my runes went? This dude was stealing them? You're kidding me. And that's all I have to do to get him back? Hold up, right? Like all these, and that's where all the comments came from. All these people asking like advice because it's like something secret, quote unquote, just had happened, right? And that's literally that's one of the reasons. Like the reason why I personally think this game is set apart is the fact that it's a complete game and it feels like all the DLC is already there. Like it feels like a complete like everything, because like the secret chambers are all there. You know what I'm saying? You can go and find some crazy secret that you may not have realized, or you play the whole freaking game and like, yeah, there was a 1.3 gigabyte update last night. Maybe it did unlock a door or two, right? I'm sure a lot of it was balancing or whatever. But dude, the fact that people are still discovering stuff, they're discovering builds, they're discovering what to do with the game. It's like that feels so freaking complete to me. Like, and it's hard to compare this to like something like a Destiny or like a Halo or whatever. But like in terms of like, let's say just me wanting to stay on the game and just be like, I wonder what's gonna happen next. That kind of ended for me with Halo kind of quickly. With Elden Ring, I'm still like, dude, I'm pretty far. My dude is strong, and I'm still like, what the hell's about to happen next? You know, and to the level that I'm like, yo, new game plus +3, that sounds awesome to me. To play this game with my character and to level this character up to level 99 rune or whatever, level 99, and get everything maxed out or whatever, just for the hell of it, that sounds like so much fun because of the ability that, or what it opens up in the game. That's huge to me, dude. Like, I mean, like Destiny, for example, in Destiny 2, like all the way up to Destiny 2, there was a lot of weapons and builds, and take it back, not builds. There's a lot of weapons and armors, and it looked cool. But you had 3 classes, and you basically had like 2-3 metas or whatever in Destiny. And in this, there's not really a meta. Like it's like there was kind of a meta with something that was kind of broken. From Software already fixed it. It was one of the curses that would just spike people through their body. But that, like in the PvP, that's kind of clutch, right? You just walk up to somebody and this curse kills them immediately and they're done, right? So that got changed, right? But there's not really, other than that, like there's not necessarily like a meta of like, at least I haven't seen it yet. I don't know, like the meta of like, oh, if you go into the PvP with this type of build, you will always win. Because like, it depends on like how you're playing the freaking game and how well you know how to play the game. And that's it apart.
In PvP, there's definitely builds that are overpowered, so they're still trying to figure that all out. I mean,
I know, but From Software totally. Sorry to cut you off, but I was saying though, but From Software like nerfed one of the other things that was causing problems, right? Like they're actively like watching those things because they want to keep it like more level. So there's not really a meta build, and I bet if another meta rises up, I bet you From Software is gonna bring it down real fast or change stuff up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry, go ahead though. I cut you off.
No, all good. Yeah, I think from what I hear from the from the Souls people, like I don't think there's really a cap for leveling. So they all have to come to an agreement on like what level are they all gonna stay at, because you can't get matchmake with like other players if you're too high level. So I think they're trying to figure out like what level everyone should stop leveling at. And so right now they're like at 150. But apparently at 150 you have too much stats where like you can be anything, you know? So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah. They're still figuring it out.
Yeah, it's super interesting, and it's different. It's super different than their linear games for sure, which is which could have a certain set amount of like a because even Boxaguli says in the chat there are also soft caps and hard caps, and like I can imagine that those soft caps and hard caps really helped out in the linear Souls games because I'm sure after a certain place in the game, after you hit a certain amount of levels, the game kind of wants you to adjust and do other things or whatever it may be, right? And in this, it's just so open, right? Everything is just so open, but. I feel like they gave the options well so far. But I mean, with the PvP aspect though, from what we kind of understand, there might be an arena, PvP arena. So for sure, they're going to want to balance it, I think. And I think you're right with what Zapito said, a certain cap to where everybody hits a certain like level and in PvP, and then you don't go past that, and it's all about your builds, I guess. Makes sense to me, I guess.
I don't say shit because I haven't played the game. I've been playing Dark Souls. I've been playing a lot of like Dark Souls on the Switch, which by the way, playing Dark Souls on the Switch is the way to fucking play Dark Souls. Like taking a shit while playing against a boss is cathartic. It's like, yeah. Okay, I feel better.
Yeah, just let it out. Just let out the pressure. Right there, right then.
But what I'm saying though is,
you had times I hold my key and try to fight that tree sentinel. Fudge, bro.
No, but like honestly, like the cool thing though is like I've noticed a lot of my frustration is what Zapito said. It's like I have to kill these damn idiots over again, go through the same spot over again just to get to the boss and then try to fight him all over again, and then I die and then have to, and it's like you do it like fucking 10 to 12 times.
Yeah. And I forgot to mention, but that's another thing that they did in this game is that they now have things called, I think, Stakes of Marika, which they're closer to the boss. So if you die, you really don't have to like run through much.
States of Marika?
Marika. Marika. Yeah. So Marika in the lore, spoiler alert for people who are watching, but you should have already seen this in a trailer. It's literally in the trailer. She's married to one of the bosses essentially, and she was like a queen of the past. And when the Elden Ring broke, something happened to her. She went nuts. She used to be this important figure, and now every leader in the game, all their power has been broken down because of the shattering of the Elden Ring, right? And Marika was like this queen, and like whoever like was like married to her, I guess at the time, was like Elden Lord or something like that. Something like that. Yeah. So far as what I understand, Johnny might be able to tell me more. Zapito might be able to tell me more because I think they're a little bit further than I am. But yeah.
Okay, I straight up thought Zapito was saying a joke with
No, dude. No, I agree. I get what you're saying.
Okay. I straight up thought I'm like Zapito. Javier Villarreal says I FaceTime my TV and PS4 when playing Souls 3 while I go to the toilet so I can enjoy the best of the world.
Dude, handing out tips and stream. All right, people. So FaceTime your TV so you can play your TV while pooping. Genius.
Wait, how do you do that though? You need two phones?
Man is balling. That's all I gotta say. I mean, two phones, son. Or you got a portal.
Isn't there a bit of a delay? Like,
depending on the thing you're using, might not that bad.
The delay should be fine, but you need two phones.
Maybe
you lied to us, Javier. You lied to us.
Oh my god, too funny.
Oh man. Oh my god. So basically, I need to get this game, huh? I'll get it eventually.
Basically, basically,
we'll be done with that motherfucker by the time you.
We'll be done with a thing for once.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll help him
At
out.
this day and age,
and help him out.
Yeah, you made me buy Dying Light.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
still
how
playing
it
that.
is. Yeah.
dude, I didn't even finish Dying Light. I'll get back to it eventually because I did like it. It's just Elden Ring, bro.
I know, it's like I'm trying to finish Dying Light and Mass Effect. Plus
Listen, silly, listen. Go get your cheeks clapped in Elden Ring a couple times, and you'll love it. Go get them cheeks clapped by the Tree Sentinel, and it'll be amazing.
But you don't have to fight him.
You don't have to fight him. Just go have him slap you around a little bit, and you'll be like, "Damn, this is so cool." Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I'm pretty. But like, that game's gonna be the game of the year by the end of the year. I don't see any other game being as good as that one. Is Ragnarok coming out this year?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Because Ragnarok might.
No, there's no might, dude. Just listen. Horizon, Forward Dawn, Future Dawn, Forbidden West. That's what it's called. I can't remember the name of the game anymore.
People thought Ghost of Tsushima was going to be Game of the Year, and Last of Us 2 won, which I'm totally cool with.
I mean, sure, but that's also. I mean, yeah, but there's also a lot of a lot of people are like, okay, everybody voted Ghost of Tsushima, but then if you all of a sudden Last of Us won, it's just there's a lot of stuff going on there. Whatever. But this year, dude.
Yeah. Did Zelda Breath of the Wild win Game of the Year when it came out?
I think so, actually. I'm not sure. That would surprise me if it didn't. Someone do a quick Google check.
Let's find out right now.
Box of Ghoulies! Make yourself useful. Calling you out, motherfucker.
Don't talk to
Game of the Year. Did it win Game of the Year? It did win Game of the Year. It did win Game of the Year.
Elden Ring's gonna win Game of the Year. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
It's
dude.
not like the Oscars or anything. Nobody watches.
No, it's not like the Oscars or anything like that. Who watches the Game Awards? Only yes. I'm just kidding. I only look at the post right after, so I'm watching comments. But here's. But this is what I wanted to say earlier about Elden Ring and Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Forbidden West is probably the most gorgeous game out right now. I think so. It might actually be the most gorgeous game out to have come out recently. My God, right?
I can confirm that. I've played it. It is the best looking game out at the moment.
All right, so it's confirmed. And now that game got completely dusted, shelved. You know what I'm saying? Put away, put it down for later. Elden Ring is out. We're gonna play Elden Ring, and Elden Ring does not look as great. Like Elden Ring in my system, like I have other games that look better than Elden Ring. I mean, it looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
The art style is good, but yeah.
Oh, gorgeous! But 60 frames a second, get the hell out of here, dude. I want to play in 144, right? But this 60 frame a second game has completely taken my attention from everything else, and I can imagine that it's the same way with a lot of other games with a lot of the people. And again, Horizon Forbidden West was like. I don't have a PlayStation 5 at the moment, so I probably wouldn't have bought it anyways. Or if I did, I mean, I definitely would have bought it, right? Because I loved Horizon Zero Dawn. I love the story. I played it like 3 times and platinumed that game, right? So I definitely would be playing Forbidden West. But Elden Ring came out. And I think that
timing, man. That's the thing.
What I'm saying?
It was too many open world games coming out right at once. You had Dying Light, then Horizon,
too many.
And Elden
Thank
Ring,
you.
like in the span of a month, dude. That's horrible. And it's the same thing. I mean, sure, Battlefield had its issues, but it got even more screwed when Halo came out. Right.
Whoa, boom, son! What a great point. Too many. What a great point, dude. I didn't think about that because it's like too many open world games. And guess what? Elden Ring came out complete. That's the thing. Complete, massive bosses, complete all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, of course, it's going to overpower all the other games that may potentially have DLCs. Because, like, who knows if Elden Ring's going to have a DLC? Are you even going to be able to get to the DLC? How many freaking people have beat the first boss? Like, 30% of the players or something like that? 40%?
It's a lot more.
Okay, finally,
Yeah,
but
for a while, for the first 2 weeks, it was a very low percentage.
it was like crazy. Yeah. You can literally TikTok is literally progressing the game at the same time. That's how long it's taking everybody to play the game. So yeah. I mean, yeah. It's what a good point about that with the Battlefield and the Halo thing, because that is for sure true. Battlefield comes out, it's like we're all excited, and then all of a sudden Halo's like, we're out.
The early release of Halo was
Devastating.
pretty wild.
It was fantastic.
It was fantastic for us. Devastating for DICE.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys did you guys see that? Like, now that the Steam Deck's out, Valve was able to fix the issues that Elden Ring has on PC. So like it runs better on a Steam Deck currently than on a PC. I mean, sure at 30, but it doesn't have those crazy dips that we experience.
Oh, when you fight something, huh? Interesting, yeah.
They should be able to fix it on PC. What you're saying?
Yeah, the problem is that like that was something that Valve was able to do on the back end for their Linux thing. So yeah, no, it's all dependent on FromSoft to fix it.
Well, it's also
it's possible, but yeah. But that company's not good at optimizing their games.
No.
That's true.
No.
That's true. They either don't want to. I don't know. I don't actually. You know what? No, it's just an added level of difficulty. That's all it is. It's just difficult from the very freaking beginning of the game. They're just trolling your ass, dude. As soon as that game is a white screen and just blinds your ass to the difficult ass,
Dude,
everything.
And it's not like they just started making games either. They've been doing games for a long ass time. Like I
swear it's on purpose, dude.
Yeah,
They've been using the same
engine.
What's it called? Yeah, I gotta change
Yeah, that's
it.
true. You gotta change it.
That's true.
That's factual.
Like I played the Armed Core games back in the PlayStation 2 days, and little did I know that I was like, man, these games are hard. And I liked it because it was like the closest thing to a good Gundam Wing game, you know. But they were somewhat optimized. They weren't bad. But they could have been better. But anyway, it's just saying like From Software, I guess their ambition over, well, I shouldn't say that because you have like Cyberpunk and shit like that do worse. Anyway, I guess all I'm saying is like From Software just like they release it as best as they can, but it usually has a few wrinkles that they need to deal with, which is not a total buzzkill, but
sure.
You know, the state of games nowadays, right?
State of games.
Day one patch, like, dude.
Day one patches, yeah.
Yeah, like the WWE game had a day one patch, like an hour after it released. Just like Jesus.
That's true.
I was like, really? And it was like 70 gigs. It's like, ugh.
Really? Wow.
Programmers didn't get much sleep.
No, dude.
That's for sure.
The game runs well though. Like I haven't seen any bugs whatsoever. I mean, compared to like their previous years, the games have been really buggy as fuck. Especially last year, it was like the worst wrestling game ever made. Basically, in not only gameplay but on all the bugs. Like you would grab a guy, throw him in the table, and then he'd like just keep going down.
Oh wow!
And then
just go through the world.
And you're, yeah, he just clipped through, and it's like, it's like, man, I hate you hard, but not that hard.
Damn. It's like, damn, son, killed him.
Yeah, that'd have been cool if it was like the Undertaker. But anyway, I don't want to get too much into wrestling lore.
While we're talking about Elden Ring, though, I mean, Box of Ghoulies over here beat the actual game.
I get Chingong.
Yeah, Chingong, man. Box of Ghoulies. So what's up? Are you playing New Game Plus now? Are you still exploring the game after you killed the boss? What you up to?
It's a good question. It's a good question because I've seen a lot of people definitely go into a new game.
Do you have a life?
Quickly. Yeah.
Do you have a life? Have you done your taxes?
Oh my god, that's good.
let's not talk about taxes, man.
Oh my god! Ugh, here we go. It's gonna be a 401k stream. Oh my god! This is getting real static now.
I know. All right. Bring it back a little bit. So you guys, I'm pretty sure yesterday you guys played co-op, right? Did like the three of you play together?
Yes, we did. Yeah, totally. On stream for a while.
How was that experience? I mean, granted, we are ReviveMeBroGames, a co-op podcast. So
it's great, but we can't revive anybody, you know? Like
can't do everybody in it.
I mean, in a sense we can if the host stays alive, but it's fun, you know. I thought getting invaded would be a sucky thing, but I kind of enjoy it. It adds another layer of tension to it.
How so? Like, what do you mean? Like, when you get invaded, can your friends help you?
Yeah, but the person invading has an advantage where the enemies in the game don't see him, so he tries to bait you into the enemies.
Oh, son of a gun!
And so it's interesting. Or like let's say we're like really close to the next point or the boss, and an invader can totally fuck us up.
Oh,
yep. It can be annoying as it is fun because you can totally wreck that invader. It's cool. You made a bunch of points you might have needed or whatever. But dude, if that person might be standing in front of the boss that you have to go to, and like in the doorway, it's just not letting you go in.
Messed up.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing about it too, the invader is kind of tough. It's like you can't actually the invaders don't get hit by the enemies. I mean, sorry, if the enemy hits them by accident, I think they get hurt. But like the enemies won't attack the invaders; they'll attack like you and the companion. They don't aggro the invaders, right? So the invaders can use the enemies to their advantage, like the regular NPC enemies. But of course, though, you do have your two buddies who are probably leveled up, and you know you can kick ass.
You do get nerfed though, going into somebody else's game. I would say
do get nerfed a little. You do get nerfed a little. No, I don't understand how it is, but yeah.
Which I think is fine. You don't want to be too overpowered for fighting stuff, you know.
Sure. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. The game needs to balance itself out. I don't know if they've done that before in the past, but so would you say
with Dark Souls 3, I think so.
So like, would you say like the co-op? How would you rate the co-op? Like, is it pretty satisfying? I don't know how to explain it. Like, is it a good co-op game?
No, Elden Ring's not a co-op game for sure.
It's exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's not a co-op game. I wouldn't call it a co-op game at all. I would call it a for sure an open world game with the multiplayer elements added in, and they're great. They're great fun when you do it right, but it's very limited. You can't just explore the whole map with your friends. I mean, you could, but the game doesn't really make it accessible. And plus, if you defeat an enemy and you defeat a boss of an area, I don't think you can spawn your friends in anymore after that if you're exploring still. So you're pretty much done after that, spawning people in. Which, I mean, if there's still other secrets or other things you're trying to fight or whatever, like you can't even do that with your friends. So kind of limiting aspect.
Makes a point here that there's constant disconnections. The servers aren't that great right now. So we do face that quite a bit.
We do.
Yeah, that's true. I get disconnected all the time, and I was like, I gotta stay next to Sapito. Like if I don't move away from him, maybe I'll stay alive or I'll stay in the game or whatever, right? Like I'll actually stay in the match. But what ended up happening was like, I'd move away, I'd go fight something, and all of a sudden I'd be just disconnected. And I'd be like, oh, guys, let me go meet you in a certain spot. You're like a ghost trying to find where they might be, and then you put your rune thing down, you put your name where they can summon you. And that part's kind of cool, though. Like, I mean, you got to like be in the same part in the world in order to summon somebody. Because then it's totally like, if it's just you and your friends, it's like, hey, meet me in this part. Like, cool, boom, put your thing down, and they summon you in your world. That's fine. I mean, that's fine. You don't need a matchmaking system. That I feel like that works, right? But then you have like all these like Boxaguli says, all these disconnects, servers are crap. Even when the invaders go in, like I don't want to invade yet until maybe that gets a little bit better, because invaders will go in and like I noticed like a couple of times, like I've hit behind them, and like the blood, the splatter will just happen in midair, and they'll take damage. But then my sword will go through them. And at one point, Johnny was like, "Dude, you were totally whiffing, and like they were really far ahead of you." And I was like, "What?" Because they were totally like in front of me on my side, and that desync is not cool.
Like, was just whiffing the guy. I was like,
"Yeah,
hey, you gotta get closer, Ray." He's like, "I'm right on him." I was like, "Oh."
I'm on him. I'm on him, and then I noticed because Johnny got killed in that one. I noticed that like actually when I actually hit him, I swung after he moved, so he was like already pretty far away from me. I swung and he took damage. I was like, "What the hell?" It's like. Yeah, I couldn't see him basically. So I mean, or rather, the desync was really bad. It was definitely way worse than Halo, and Halo's desync is not cool.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Shit, that bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's something they gotta address and soon, because if they're gonna do a lot of arena stuff where they have a lot of not tournaments mode, but like people going in to fight each other, or whatever. That's gotta be clean, dude. It's gotta be, gotta be nice. Can't be like, oh, my magic just went right through that guy. It's supposed to hit him. None of that. Like,
Yeah. All right. Any bosses that you guys have had fun fighting against? And this goes for the chat too.
Yeah. Anybody guys like fighting in in Elden Ring? Let us know. I was telling Johnny, he asked me earlier, or the other day. I was telling him I really like the bosses that like are like a sword duel. I really like those. The ones that like come at you and like swinging and whatever. Or the knights on horses, like when they like rush you and that kind of stuff. Because dodging magic is one thing, but I feel like that's just like a duel, just like a straight up fight. I like that a lot. I like those kind of bosses a lot. I hate the big giant bosses in a tiny room. I hate those guys.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I hate those.
Is there any? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think my favorite bosses have been the ones in the ever jails, ever gals ones. They've been the most interesting to me.
They're cool.
And the ones I hate the most, they're not even bosses. It's the rune bears. Just hate fighting the rune bears. No matter how leveled up I am, I always still die to them. I just died to one right now, and I'm level 100 and something. It makes zero sense. Frustrating, but yeah, rune bears are my worst enemy in this game.
I get that. I get it.
Yeah, fuck the hands, man. I don't like them hands.
I've seen some videos about these hands.
Handsy hands, man.
They're rough.
Do they look like those Legend of Zelda?
Man, they're creepy hands. They're violating me.
They're similar to those Legend of Zelda ones. They're similar.
They fill you up. They have no boundaries.
They have no boundaries, dude. This is worse. At least the other ones, you didn't see what happened. They just take you away. This one, it's just you see it all. Like, God dang.
Wait.
It's gross.
Oh shit.
No, thank you.
Oh man, y'all making me want to play this game.
Dude, you got to.
Let me just buy it right now. Let me just buy it right now.
Oh, he's gonna buy it now. He's gonna start up live right now. Hops in the game right now.
Let's see. Jeez. But other than that, like, I kind of want to go back to Apex. Just saying, especially after tasting that first win.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go back. It's like having Taco Bell after like many years. It's like yes.
It's very, very addicting to get that first win in Apex. You're like, I can do this now, and then you keep going. Then it takes forever to get the next one, but then you get that next one, and all of a sudden they start rolling in, and you're like, oh, I'm a legend. And then you get put into a lobby with actual diamonds and platinum predator players, and then you realize but you're lacking.
You realize that you're shit. Yeah.
You ain't shit, and you get freaking dunked on, bro. But I'm not gonna lie though. As of recently though, like Johnny and I like were in some platinum lobbies or at the end and killing some platinum teams or what's diamond teams? That's diamond teams. So we're starting to do pretty well there. But thing about Apex is you stop for a week.
Yeah, I'm rusty, dude. I couldn't get any kills, man. I was having a bad time.
No, and I think at this point, Zapito hasn't touched a first-person shooter since Dying Light. It's been like what, a month?
I guess I don't know. Yeah, we'd play Halo every now and then, but it's been a while.
Dude,
Actually,
in a minute since Halo. Well,
yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
But since we're talking about what?
I was saying there was not much of an incentive to go back at the moment.
Yeah.
No new maps. What the? Dude, it drives me nuts. It's like the game's been out. It's been doing really well.
You said season 2's coming out soon, right? When?
It should be. Wait, when is it coming out? Season 2 Halo. Lone Wolves. When's it supposed to come out?
It's got to be soon, dude. May. That's kind of far.
That's 2 months from now.
That's kind of far. 2.5 months, dude.
So basically, it's they're gonna be releasing some single player content and then multiplayer content. In terms of what exactly they're going to release, I'm not seeing any specifics. But it's like, this is ridiculous. It's like, this game came out what, November or October? When did it come out? Well, it's been what, like 4 to 5 months, and it's the same game.
End of November, at the same time as Battlefield, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then not just that, but remember that they promised that they were going to do a co-op campaign?
Oh, yeah, it's March. I thought we were going to have it by February. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Not here yet.
Waiting on that
Not here yet. That is a good point. Dude, Elden Ring came out, and I just lost track of time, bro. But you're right, dude. Yeah, you're right, dude. I totally forgot that the co-op for the main campaign is even out. And like, what the hell? That's the thing, dude. Halo's a freaking co-op game. Halo is an actual like couch co-op game that works well, and this one doesn't have it. And you're telling me that this Elden Ring game that's not even supposed to be multiplayer, it's got the multiplayer elements in it. They're not great. They're janky as hell, but ahí están. They're there, you know? They have them.
You know, I just remembered we haven't played Halo 5 yet.
We'll get to Halo 5 at some point.
Yeah, eventually. Let us go through all the Gears. We still have a lot of Gears more to do.
Oh yeah. Let us finish Gears and then we'll get there. Maybe they'll finish Halo Infinite's co-op by then, but that's a letdown, dude. All that steam that Halo had, it's just dissipated at this point, in my opinion.
Yeah, but you know, that's kind of how first-person shooters have had this. What do you call it? like a kind of like a downwards trajectory at the moment. I mean, true. I'm not saying it's like dead, right? Like there's still like millions of players playing Apex and Halo every day, but in terms of buzz, right? Because nowadays everything's about buzz and hitting that algorithm. It's like Halo is just there. It's like, oh yeah, I play that every night because it's one of my favorite games, but you don't see any content coming out. You don't see anything coming out, and at that point, people just forget about it, you know? Like who was it that was saying that their gym person? Oh, yeah, Luis. Luis was saying that his gym trainer was talking about Elden Ring while teaching him how to do weights.
Yes, bro. Increasing his vigor. Like, bro. Do you see how we're all connected with this right now, man? It's crazy. It's crazy, dude. It's. I mean, I love it. I'm super happy about it. Don't get me wrong, but that's part of the reason why that game's gonna be Game of the Year.
Yeah,
I'm reading up on what's coming out in Halo Season 2. There's at least 2 confirmed maps coming out. There's a big team one and there's a smaller one at least. No, there's more, but those are the ones that they've shown.
Oh, okay. Those are the ones they just shared. Oh my god.
Crazy though.
There was a leak a while back. There's at least 4.
I mean, that might be better actually. That might be pretty awesome. But I mean, what I'm saying, not enough. I mean, not enough as in they need more, bro. Like they need
just bring out old maps. Bring out old maps. I'm fine with old maps.
Yeah. At this point, if you need to buy yourself some more time, we're releasing 5 old maps revamped. Blood Gulch and all that. And I mean, no joke. Yeah, you'll always have some people being like, "Oh my god, they're just recycling maps." But you mix that with all the other maps, it's nice.
Yeah, it's better than nothing, at least,
it's what Mario Kart does.
Yeah, it works.
Like Mario Kart 8 has so many maps, and they're all recycled from old games, and it just works.
It works, though.
It works.
As much as we may complain about that, it works. So Box of Ghoulies even says, but kind of going back up to how big, for example, Elden Ring is. Box of Ghoulies even says he talks about Elden Ring with this coffee barista. Legit. Just like, hey, what's up? Let me get this cappuccino. Yeah, man. Anyways, my build, it became Elden Lord twice for the second time last night. I did a blood build. What are you doing? Like, dude, man. It kind of feels like Elder Scrolls when it came out. When it came out, like, it was just like everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And watch Elden Ring get put on every system. Phones, refrigerators, the Switch, everything. Just like Elder Scrolls, dude.
Elder Scrolls. Actually, that's one game. That's one Elden Scrolls. Eldian Scrolls.
Meta.
We're supposed to get a new one of those sometime.
Yeah, maybe I might do that. Considering I've never played. Well, I have played Skyrim, but I'm pretty. You know how I've mentioned that. Like once I beat Oblivion, I refused to touch Skyrim because I spent.
You did say that.
Years and hours playing Oblivion, and when I finally beat it, I was like, that's it. I'm done. I've been getting the itch, and
check it out, bro.
I've been eyeing Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I'm like, oh, should I do it? Should I do it? Hit download.
Yo, you will be lost, bro.
Well, that's the thing. It's like
we'll lose you for a month.
Man, oh my god.
It would be such a good one.
I know, that would be kind of cool. Sapito, did you ever play Skyrim?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Yeah, I played it on the Switch, actually.
Interesting.
Switch.
It's on the Switch. There you go. It's going to be killing dragons and giants, Paul Poopin. There we go. You saw it here first, everybody.
Foruda!
It's fun. It's cool. And getting those points, yeah, it's cool. It's a good one, for sure. But honestly, yeah, but how big that was, I feel like I'm a little more engaged with Elden Ring. I want to see it all the way through, for sure. And I think there's a lot of cool builds you can do with Elder Scrolls, but Elden Ring, I feel like the builds make a lot more sense. And there's some powers out there that are like, God damn.
So, do you think that because of Elden Ring, what is it like? I mean, I know, like, what was it? Sapito said that he'll probably give older Dark Souls type games a chance. I mean, I know I started doing that just by watching Elden Ring. Do you think that we might see a change in how games are played? I know this game is still an open world, and open worlds are still hot, but it's kind of changed the landscape a little bit with the amount of stuff that there is there. Especially not like Ubisoft, where it's like, go here, go here, go here, go here. It's more of just kind of like the Breath of the Wild type, where it's like, here's a map, go cray cray.
Here's some points, hints or whatever, what to do.
I don't know, like, I guess what would be something a game in the future might add to this type of formula? or that you would like to see?
It's a good question. I don't know. It's a good question though. You're talking about the Elden Ring formula, like how can it be expanded on? You saying?
Yeah, or maybe is there something that you wish? Uh, again, I haven't played it, right? But is there anything in the game that other games have that this one doesn't, and you kind of wish it was in it? Just to kind of like change the question a little bit.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but maybe just the multiplayer aspect, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. That's it. Personally, yeah.
Yeah, that's something I've always wanted in an Elder Scrolls game, and yeah, you have Elder Scrolls Online, but it's not the same. Kind of just wish like Skyrim, you could just play with somebody else next to you.
Yeah.
That would have been a blast.
Co-op Skyrim would have been amazing. Yeah, for sure. And I think somebody modded it to where you can play multiplayer co-op Skyrim or whatever and go into the world together. That's badass, for sure. So, that's it. I think that's the only thing. I don't know about you, Sapito. I don't know what you would add to or maybe change or what aspect maybe you might want to evolve of Elden Ring, but that's it.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
as far as I can think,
we're pretty happy with the game. So
that's the thing, and that's the thing, dude. Again, like that's the crazy thing about it. It's just like overall, it's like so satisfying, and and I guess not having an easy mode also makes it kind of harder or better. Just better, I guess, because then it's like, yeah, you actually have to play the game well. Or be smart about what you're doing in order to progress. If not, you're not going to progress. And it's like a legit freaking old school kind of story, or like, I'm trying to think of like one of those.
But silly, I feel like your question was different at the beginning. Your question was like,
It was.
What did Elden Ring do, and do you think it's going to change the landscape of how games are made?
Oh, landscape.
So I don't think so, man. I mean, like,
yeah,
Breath of the Wild changed that. Right, Breath of the Wild is the one that really changed that open world aspect, and then there was like other clones that did it, and then this. I mean, sure, like we've already seen Dark Souls imitators, right? Now it's a genre called a Souls game,
Souls-like, yeah,
or Souls-like. I mean, at this point, yeah, maybe someone else makes another Souls-like open world thing, but I don't know. It's a great game, but I don't think it's changing anything in terms of the gaming environment. I don't
listen. If it's gonna change something, just change this. Make more complete games and release more complete games. That's it. That's
not gonna happen, man. What are you talking about?
That's the only thing. Literally, if they just copy.
You're gonna have NFTs in all your games. Get ready for it. NFT.
Oh, that I believe. That I 100% believe, Sapito. I 100% believe we're gonna have an NFT get paid to play sort of game, and they kind of exist already, kind of. But like, you're gonna have an in my opinion, you're gonna have like an Elden Ring, Elden Scrolls, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? An open world, massive hard game like this, where you die. It's hard, right? But like, you find certain weapons, and they're like a crypto or like an NFT, like the massive sword or whatever. There's only 10 of them in the game, right? And then you could put that on the marketplace, the actual NFT for the weapon, and send it off, the actual weapon that you find in the game, because there's only 10, or you can hold on to it and gain value on it, or you know what I'm saying, or in the game, because everything's gonna be based off like NFTs and resources and stuff like that, because it's all like farming, just like Elden Ring. You need certain resources, runes, items, whatever, right? I can imagine that in a future NFT get paid to play sort of game where you can sell the shit that you're making in the game. I'd imagine somebody can just go and farm random items that people might need, like health potions or whatever, and make a bunch of them or whatever, right? And then just like sell a bunch of that stuff. But I get the feeling that there's going to be very soon, within the next, like, I want to say like 10ish kind of years, there's going to be some sort of like NFT game where like, yeah, like there's going to be like, this is only 1,000 of this item exists in the game. You know what I'm saying?
It's already happening, man. It's already happening. NFTs is bullshit, man. It's all a fucking scam. Think about it. I mean, Counter-Strike and Team Fortress have already had items in the marketplace. You don't need an NFT to say that there's 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? You don't need NFT blockchain technology for that.
No, but those
this
are
is all
cosmetic, though, so
marketing
things
bullshit.
No, but those don't affect the actual damage that you're doing in the game. Those are just skins, though. Like all the things that Counter-Strike.
But an NFT is about having a unique item. That's all.
Yeah.
Right. But that's my point, though. The unique item would be the actual sword itself, the damage, everything, and there will only be 10 swords that do that amount of damage.
But what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't have to be an NFT. Like,
no, it doesn't have to be an NFT. No, it doesn't have to be an NFT.
It's all bullshit.
No, I agree with that. I 100% agree with Zapito there. It doesn't have to be an NFT. But my point is that it's probably going to be something crypto based in order for whatever company's putting it out for them to make money off of every transaction that goes out. Because imagine
it's
like
gonna be the downfall of gaming, man.
Exactly, dude. That's my point. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be the downfall of gaming / already player one type of thing where it just opens it up to where somebody might want to make some money, go and play this game and farm some shit because so many people are paying for it, whatever. I think it's gonna happen. And it's gonna be some NFT bullshit. I don't think that the NFT needs to be the way. I agree with Zapito with that. I don't think they need it, but I think they're gonna do something like that because it's gonna create so much FOMO, I guess, just like Elden Ring. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you have this amazing fucking build, and like you can go and farm it, or you can go and buy it for like $300, and it's 3 different NFTs or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It's already happening. That's all I'm trying to say. We're not like we're not wizards here anticipating what's going to happen. It's already happening.
It's happening. It's beginning.
Yeah.
This other guy, what's his name? Dr. Disrespect is making his own game that's all NFT based.
Dude.
And Final Fantasy has talked about bringing NFTs into their MMO. I mean, it's already happening.
It's already happening, and it's going to be a thing. Right, and I agree with Zapito. It's going to be a downfall of gaming type of thing. I just don't think it's going to be a good thing. I mean, it'd be cool to get paid to play a game, but it's going to be tied to something
they do that already with World of Warcraft and RuneScape. You have Chinese, farmers farming gold.
So imagine the
NFT, and then NFTs is only for the rich at the end of the day, man.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So imagine like Elden Ring, for example, perfect, great game, great, all that kind of stuff, right? Imagine if it was an Elden Ring NFTs, right? Yeah. I would hate it. I would hate it. But
sorry to interrupt, but actually we've already seen this fuck up a game before, and it was Diablo 3. Diablo 3 had a real money auction house that they got rid of. They got rid of the real money auction house because it became so ridiculous that like only the good weapons or whatever were being sold for hundreds of dollars, and people were just like, this is ridiculous. You could not get like a good weapon to drop. And they scrapped the whole thing, and there's no more money auction house for Diablo.
That makes sense.
Crap.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but I just can't help but feel like these companies, they want to make that bank, and they're gonna do. It's gonna be like Destiny 2. Every time they come out with like new skins, new whatever, there's gonna be new NFTs hitting the world with every other update, and it's gonna be a race to go and find them and put them on the marketplace. Oh my god, it'd be crazy. That'll be bad for sure. That'd be crazy.
I mean, dude, at the end of the day, like, I really hope that people don't fall for that. I mean, clearly, what is it? Ever since fucking game Star Wars Battlefront 2 with all those like loot boxes, and I know this is a little different. It's like people don't want that in their game. So like the whole NFT thing, I hope most gamers understand that that's bullshit.
It's a fad, man. It's a fad.
Exactly, it's a fad.
It's a fad.
So it's like right now, I love how these companies are like, yeah, we're going to start releasing some NFTs. It's like, okay, like,
yeah, like what are you talking
like
about?
how much? That's like, if you want to see how greedy a company is, see if they're going to do NFTs or not.
Yeah,
dude. And also, if you're like a real fucking gamer, man, like NFTs and all that shit is screwing us over. That's the reason why we don't get video cards at a regular fucking price.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
of all these fucking miners out there, and that's
Yeah,
how
exactly.
Clap it for him, dude. Hell yeah, dude. That's spot on, dude. That's spot on. That's so true. All that. I mean, crypto market's it's all good if you want from a certain aspect, but yeah, that literally is part of what's screwing a lot of stuff over for the gamers. So.
Yeah, no. Anyway,
it's interesting.
Oh, anyways, we're selling NFTs next week.
NFT drop. Make sure you follow and subscribe for our NFT drop next week.
They're environmentally friendly. They're all being created by my Raspberry Pi in my living room.
Yeah, exactly. Every NFT will come with a package in the mail. It'll be a jar. Silly would have farted in it from his Dark Souls experiences, and then we just sell that to you, and you can keep that.
Totally.
And NFT is inside of that. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Forget the monkey and all that shit. We're gonna have toes, just like Zapito, and that's what you're gonna see on the NFTs. It's like Zapito wearing a hat, Zapito not wearing a hat, Zapito, Zapito.
Sapito not wearing a hat. Sapito wearing glasses, not wearing glasses.
Tipping the hat, look, eating the hat.
What NFT you got? I got Sapito with the hat and the glasses on, bro. The one where he's got the cigarette in his mouth. Shit, that one's worth $1 million, bro.
Dude. Anyway, yeah, and maybe we'll add my little squirrel. Just saying, very unique piece of art. Whatever.
Oh God.
Fuck NFTs, man. But yeah, next week, half price.
They're being minted right now.
Oh man,
Too good.
how's it
Too
looking,
good.
by the way? Like the stream, chat. You guys got any like questions for us? Please hit us up.
Yeah, go ahead and drop any questions you guys may have. Go like any AMA type questions. Feel free to drop them. Let us know how this stream is looking. This is our first live podcast, so I hope everything does look all right. Or sound good too. Shoot.
Hey, for a few, here's the thing. I've always wondered, like, and please chat, let us know, like, any of our like, what do you call it, recurring viewers, to find out that we're both brown. Hello.
Oh, brownie.
Like, oh my God, they're not white.
Oh,
like
my goodness.
I was really thinking about like maybe one day we can do like a full Spanish, it's like a Spanish podcast. Just speak Spanish.
Comunicados en español.
Exacto, bienvenidos al podcast de ReviveMeBroGames. Y aquí están,
Dígame, hermano.
y aquí están con tu, how do you say host?
Hosto.
Host.
El hosto.
El hosto.
Capitán.
¿Cómo se dice? Con el presentador,
Let's see.
right? Host is presentador.
Jesus! Wow! I don't know.
Presentador, right? Con sus presentadores, Master Rein y Silly Squirrel. Sería bonito
Francisco.
en español. A huevo,
Con su
como
Don Francisco. Con su Don Francisco.
Zapito va a ser el patarataratara.
The trumpet player.
Anfitrión.
Yeah.
Anfitrión.
Anfitrión, yeah, that's another word. ¿Cómo es que se llama el?
Fuera.
¡Y fuera! ¡Y
Chacal.
fuera!
And then we gotta get sponsored by Colgate, you know what I mean?
¡A huevo!
Colgate.
¿Quieres tus dientes blancos y traslucientes? Compra Colgate.
Colgate.
Presentado por ZaptioMuerto.
Y JohhnyBoi.
Anyway, goddamn.
Oh my God.
Got any questions in the chat? We got any questions in the chat?
Dude, you know what I miss? I kind of miss Battlefield. I kind of wish they would fix that shit already, dude. Like, I kind of want to play Battlefield again.
Seriously.
Dude, I really want to play it. Dude, I think so, man. I think so. I think the last thing that I saw on Steam. No, I haven't played it in a long time. But the last update that I saw on Steam get posted was like, we currently fixed blah 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 issues, and I'm like,
they're always going to be fixing issues like forever, every game.
Dude, but it was like a list of things, man. I mean, I think they might have added the scoreboard now. Actually, now that you say that, the scoreboard.
Yeah,
the scoreboard.
Look, and it's not just the game being busted. It's the gameplay itself. Like what made Battlefield 1 so good, or even like Battlefield, what was 4? Was that the one?
The best one.
Okay, yeah, so it was Battlefield 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1, I think what made them really good was that you had these very specific roles, and people could play to those roles and not necessarily get a high KD, but like if you're a medic, you only focus on getting people like health and healing people and raising people up. And then with Assault, how many times you get a spot, blah, 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 sniper, like
you're forced to play a certain class style.
Exactly, yeah, and sometimes, and because the game would force you also to be like, okay, we have too many assaults, now you can only pick up out of these 3. Like, people had to experiment. As far as last time that I played, it doesn't really matter what I pick because I can always just change the weapon to whatever weapon I want. So at that point, it's like the sniper class doesn't really have to follow whatever the sniper class falls. Like, I can make it my own. And that's just to the detriment of the game because at that point it's just a ton of guys running around with SMGs.
Yeah,
seriously, it's a ton of people running around with SMGs going tra 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 tra, and it's like what? I thought we were playing Battlefield, not Call of Duty.
Yeah,
and then you have, of course, the constant drops of vehicles, which completely destroy the game. Not only are you fighting a-holes with SMGs, but right behind them are like 20 hovercrafts coming right at you.
That wasn't scaled well for like what time, what point you're pushing in the game and that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they just, because you can spawn like all these things on top of the skyscrapers. Like, that doesn't work. Like, you should, if you're attacking the the vehicles weren't scaled well, they just weren't scaled well. They weren't balanced well throughout the map, throughout the points of the matches. It doesn't seem right. It's DICE. Like, this is your game. How do you not balance these things well? How do you not know it's gonna be like that? So, anyways,
I'm with you, man.
Sorry, yeah,
I'm with you. No, it's just kind of sad because it's like I still remember when we used to play Battlefield 1.
So cool.
Zapito used to play with us a lot.
So cool, dude.
This was before your time, JohhnyBoi. And no joke, some of the best battles we ever had. Like, they were so memorable because we were what's the word? We were a very well-rounded team, Like, I was a support sniper, and I'd go back and forth between the two. I think Zapito was the medic. Ray, I think, was the guy whoever gives ammo. I forgot the name of
it. Machine gunner. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it got to the point where it's like we would hold the point and Zapito would heal us, while Ray throws like the boxes of ammo, and we just kept the point.
Holding the door. And so cool.
Yeah, hold the door,
Hold on.
So yeah, I think if Battlefield wants to, it's just kind of funny. It's like Battlefield is, for the past, I feel like through 3 games since Battlefield 1, it's like going back to our roots, but they kind of don't. It's very wishy-washy. It's like Battlefield 1 got it right, but Battlefield World War II is
5.
5. That wasn't great. That wasn't great at all.
Confusing name jump, first of all.
Yeah.
Just to begin with.
And then after that, like, this one's just absolute trash. And then I played Call of Duty Vanguard the other day.
Oh, how was it?
The campaign's not that bad. The campaign's not that bad. I actually like it.
I heard it was good, yeah.
Yeah, the campaign. People are giving it shit, but it's like, no. The campaign's actually good. The characters are very memorable.
Really?
Very interesting. Yes, like the campaign had me hooked, which is all I asked for a Call of Duty campaign. Just hook me.
Yeah.
The acting is superb. the writing is good enough. It's not. It feels like I'm watching kind of like a Band of Brothers episode, but on steroids. You know. But yeah, no, it was pretty good. I didn't play the multiplayer. I really just played it for the campaign, and I gotta say, I would totally play a Vanguard Part 2 or whatever they want to call it. Like, I would totally play that sequel. There's this character called the Lady Nightingale, who's this Russian sniper. Complete badass of a character. Badass. Like, she's up there with your Ghost and Captain Price and Soap. Like,
hell yeah.
She's just that ass. Loved her. I'd be like, I want a whole game of just her. Like, I would not mind. Incredible. Have you played it, Johnny Boy?
No, I have not.
Yeah, no, it's
kind of been turned off by the most Call of Duties in a while.
I don't blame you.
Understandable. Yeah.
Yeah, I go back to playing the Modern Warfare series now and then just to like scratch the itch. Especially Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, I love that shit. Wait.
Yeah, dude.
But anyway, yeah.
Dude, yeah, man. I mean, but going back to Battlefield 1 to 5, the one that did that, 5 to 2, 2042. It's like they went forward but backwards at the same time. It's crazy. Literally forward in time, backwards in quality.
You know what game's never gonna change?
What's that?
CS:GO. Never gonna change. It's the
Same
dude, fucking game.
Why fix it when it's not broken? You know what I'm saying? Can't fix something that's not broken. It's not broken. It's fine. It's perfect how it is.
Johnny saw me play the other night. A comp game.
It was intense.
I've been playing that game for 20 years, and it's like that game. That's one of the perfect game. It's like it's always going to be the same. It plays the same since of course they change the physics and stuff, but CS:GO is one of those first person shooters that are like, oh, you guys are trying to figure it out. Oh, that's very cute.
Yeah.
It's like, you're cute. Oh, Halo, hi, how you doing? Go sit with the little kids. The adults are gonna play over here.
Yeah. No, dude.
No. So I go back to CS:GO. Valorant tried to play with the adults, but it also wanted to be cool with the cool kids. Like, hey, we're like Overwatch, but also like CS:GO. And nah.
Apex is like, we're gonna smack you and clap you. What's up? Tap straight on your freaking face over your dead.
I think Apex has the gameplay kind of like CS:GO, where if they just keep it the same for years to come with just different maps and stuff and more characters, I don't see it dying. Like, they might. Yeah. Do you think they'll ever release like an Apex 2 or something?
No. I don't think they need
Probably
to.
Not.
They don't need to. They don't ever need to.
People got too much money in these characters, man.
Yes.
Skins, like,
yes.
People would be
terrible
angry about it.
So exactly my point. It's like basically the CS:GO of battle royales.
Yeah. No, we started thinking. You're right. So CS:GO. You're right. The CS:GO battle royales, and that actually brings me to an interesting thought. Now is that
I don't think Fortnite's they're gonna come out with a Fortnite 2 either.
True. That's like the one game we don't touch.
True. And you know what? Yeah, these battle royales, Fortnite, Apex, in the free-to-play games, these are gonna, I don't think they're ever gonna die. I think they're gonna last forever. Like, I think we're gonna see them well to the future. CS:GO's been 20 years, right? Apex just came out, super strong. All that's gonna change. Fortnite, bro. Kids are growing up on Fortnite right now. Kids are going to be in our age 20 years from now being like, man, I've been playing Fortnite for 20 years. Literally just like like silly on CS:GO. So it's going to be a thing, dude. I mean, but those FPSs, right? Those are the ones that I really think are going to stay forever. and it's interesting, right? And which are the ones that are going to die off? I mean, currently, it kind of seems like Halo's kind of dying off a little bit. I mean, it should, in my opinion, it should be a FPS that sticks around forever because it's Halo, right? But
Yeah.
look at Halo multiplayer versus the Apex, and yeah, you can't compare Battle Royale versus like the shooter or whatever. But I'm like, dude, that's not the point. Like, oh, they're different style of games. Like, dude, that's not the point. Look how much time people are spending on them and how much care they have in them. That's what I care about. That's what tells me what games are going to be strong in the future. And Apex is one of them because people care about playing it and getting better at it. Halo, it's almost more like it's. Kind of feels like Call of Duty a little bit. And yeah, people care about playing Call of Duty tournaments and all that kind of stuff, but even Call of Duty, look at the state that it's in now. You know what I'm saying? And Apex Legends, CS:GO, I think in my opinion are going to remain bigger games. Hey, Call of Duty, all Call of Duty in my opinion needs to do to put itself again in that place, just powerful, like forever sort of multiplayer. Warzone was kind of close, but it didn't clutch it. It was it's going to be just a Call of Duty that just it's a 3 or 4 year Call of Duty or a longer one, like something like that. Yeah, that'll be because it'll, you know what, it'll remind us of Modern Warfare 2. Remember that one like lasted a long time, right? And that kind of feels like, you know, it feels like a different sort of game. It feels like something that was a lot more meaningful in a time period, a lot more defining of a generation. So those are the FPSs that are going to stick around in my opinion. And Overwatch, I mean, where's Overwatch now, dude? I mean, it was around for a while, again a lot, but go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. You might know more about that.
I know that the second Overwatch 2 is supposed to be coming out pretty soon.
Not pretty soon. It's gonna be a while, man. That company's in a lot of shit.
That company is.
Okay, never mind.
No games are coming out from that company for a while.
I think you might have a point there. But they get bought out.
Yeah, Overwatch 2 is the next game for sure.
Yeah, but aren't they gonna release
it's a Microsoft game now?
And those people are pissed, right? Because they spent a bunch of money in Overwatch 1. Why would they buy Overwatch 2? It should just be a big, massive update.
That's just like why do an Apex 2? I agree with that. So Microsoft owns Overwatch now. I wonder if they're gonna just fix it. Yeah. That's the thing, because they bought out Activision. Activision had Overwatch.
Overwatch 2 is already slated to come out, and the day is coming out.
Right.
It's coming out.
You're right.
So in a month, we're gonna get Overwatch 2, at least a beta. So, I mean, at this point, they kind of...
We'll see then, because we did have some people ask us about Overwatch, and I'm like, I would like to play it, because it was fun, the characters were fun, and the map design was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
But there was just something about it that couldn't draw me in. I'll just put it like that. There was something about it that couldn't just, like, it wasn't sticking for me, kind of like Apex did. I'm not really sure what it was, but...
Yo, you know what game was lit? Paladins, man. I used to play that on the PlayStation. That game was good. I like that game. I like the card system. It was pretty unique.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Zapito is the one who recommended that for me a while back, and it's a free game. It's still free. Pretty good. It's Overwatch Lite. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. No, it was pretty good. Very interesting characters, and the mechanics were it's exact same thing as Overwatch, just with cards. But well, Overwatch 2 is gonna come out. Maybe we'll test it out. Maybe for a stream or two.
We should. Yeah, we should.
We'll see. We should at least. But yeah, like in terms of like competitive gaming, it's not a game that I'll play it, but I'm not gonna be like. Kind of how we are with Apex at the moment. Like, let's go to Apex, or CSGO. Yeah. It's like, nah, man. Nah. Call of Duty for me is dead, so I ain't playing Call of Duty unless it's campaign mode.
Please don't let Halo fall in that same place. Please don't let Halo die.
You just reminded me. Didn't Rainbow Six also fuck up with their extraction?
Oh, yeah, they did.
Was it called Extraction?
Extraction.
Oh, that was so shit. That was so crappy.
It looked pretty, but it was basically Back for Blood, but with more things to do, like more steps along the way.
It felt like I was playing Back for Blood instead of a Rainbow Six game.
Extraction.
It's like this shouldn't have been called the Rainbow Six. It should have been called something else. Tom Clancy's Extraction.
Exactly. That'd have been a great name. great.
Yeah.
You made everybody think it was gonna be Rainbow Six. It wasn't.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, let's play a new Rainbow Six.
Don't even put Tom Clancy's name on it. So they're coming out with a new game. I forgot what it's called, and it had Tom Clancy in the name, and they just took it out, which makes sense because it has nothing to do with Tom Clancy.
There you go. That's true. He's more of a military kind of tactical writer, not a monster horror story writer.
I just bought a few of the old, some of the Rainbow Six games. The older Rainbow Six games were on sale on Steam, so I bought some of those. Looking forward to playing because those are my type of games, the tactical SWAT type games.
Yeah,
hard as balls, man. Those games are hard as balls. Oh, you know, I keep forgetting we need to play. What was that one game, Zapito? You kept telling me I should play SWAT type.
Yeah, ready or not.
Ready or not.
Yeah, I really want to play that.
Yeah, we have it. Don't we?
Do you have?
I think we have it. Oh, we don't have it. Okay. I was about to say.
No, I don't have it. Do you have it? Do you have it?
Oh no. We got that one game that we tried out with Luis. There's a tactical, like SWAT type game. You remember that game? It's like Invasion or.
Why am I
You're talking about the one with the ninja or whatever? You're like a ninja and then.
Oh, the stealth one.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely not Ready or Not. I forgot.
But Ready or Not, man, is great. It's got great reviews. I've seen people playing it. It's good.
Oh, good. Yeah. We can play it.
Yeah. You gotta do that SWAT game, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably stream that eventually. But
yeah, for sure. Man, all right, guys. Well, we talked about some stuff, Elden Ring tonight. Talked about some of the first-person games that are currently out, and just how games are going out today. Hope you kind of got to know us a little bit more. Zapito and JohhnyBoi, we're definitely a pleasure to have you guys on. This is our first live podcast. Like, this is super fun. Like, I'm super glad that we were able to do this. We'll probably do this again in the next 3 months or something like that. Probably let 3 or 4 podcasts come out, and then we'll probably do another live one again. But thank you guys so much. Our Twitch is doing well. It's starting to grow, and having you guys on here is honestly amazing. It's just too much fun. Too cool. But thank you guys again so much. I mean, anything you guys wanna say, Silly, Zapito, Johnny, before we end off? Any last thoughts on anything we said tonight?
Guys.
Play Elden Ring.
Good game. JohhnyBoi?
Good game. Just kind of watch out for the wrestling streams. So,
the Avengers of Dr. Woo!
So, yeah, we're excited for those too. So, just stay tuned for those.
Me too. I'm looking forward to it. We got our guys signed to SmackDown. All right.
That's the last episode. He got signed. He's making some money now.
Yeah. Oh man. God. Yeah. We'll see how long I'm kind of curious to see how long the campaign is. But as far as I could tell, it goes into multiple storylines, and so I like it. I like it so far. I like the story mode so far. I'm invested.
Yeah. Epic.
But anyway, no. I just want to say thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun. Just chatting with the people that's been watching us and just doing this live. It really, it's different. It's different, Yeah, it's different. And the fact that I'm gonna have to do a little editing for this, it's gonna feel nice.
Definitely different for sure.
Yeah, just very little editing, but I like that. Anyway.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you guys so much again for being here. This is ReviveMeBroGames. I am Master Rein, Silly Squirrel, Zapito, JohhnyBoi. We are signing off. We'll see you again next time. Take care, guys. And remember, always revive your friends. Peace, dudes.
Always. Woo.